Hello and welcome to the Brook Theater's production of Broadway musical Extravaganza. We would like to thank our sponsors, the Mayor of Bolingbrook, Mary Alexander Basta, the Village of Bolingbrook, and the Bolingbrook Arts Council. We thank you for your continued support of the fine arts here at Bolingbrook High School. A reminder that you may download your digital program from the link on our website, thebrooktheater.org. Also, prior to the show beginning and during our intermission, you will hear the performance of our pit orchestra performing select numbers in the Broadway style. We are thrilled to present to you today a performance that is the first of its kind here at the Brook Theater. For the first time, we have assembled our own student camera crew. And without further ado, broadcasting live from the Brook Theater, please enjoy this year's spring musical production of Broadway musical Extravaganza.
Days keep coming,
one out, one in,
they keep coming.
I don't know what I wish I had. Now I'm thinking things like that. We got too much to do.
Too much to do, all the same things. We're always opening up, letting the day in. Over our cup, we'll say hello. How you been? Looking around, seeing the same things every day brings. Hello, how you been? Thank you, come again. Some things never change. I wouldn't call this place a happy end, but I've been around the block and just came back again. A small town like ours ain't much, but sometimes home is where you just end up.
Order up.
Ordered up this how the day will find me. Everything in this place and time, and I like the way most of the days look exactly the same.
Order up.
Shut the clock, tick, tick, tock.
Don't stop. Serve with a smile.
Hurry up, fill the coffee cup.
And then in a while, take a breath when you need to be reminded that with days like these, we can only do the best we can. Till we do it again. Come on, move it now.
Opening up, letting the day in. Opening up, some things never change. Hello, how you been?
Thank you.
Come again.
Some things never change.
I'm ace at all anatomies, a master of dissection, an expert chef who wields an expert knife. But still I sense a gremlin in the system of perfection. There clearly are still mysteries to life. It's kingdom, phylum, class, and then it's order, family, genus. It all comes back to me like child's play. Then he leans over my shoulder there in all his long and leanness and cuts my hard-earned knowledge clean away. I try to keep a focused mind and steady hand, but the rhythm of my heart is like a country western band. Oh, biology, what have you done to me? Why can't my grown-up brain control my teenage parts? Oh, biology, why won't you let me be? Why can't you be humane and still our beating hearts? Before the cutting starts,
Yeah, Ellie, check it. Oh man.
he's inert and inarticulate, a specimen of truant. And though we're both 16, he's much too young. My amygdala is fully formed, my frontal lobe is fluent. Then pheromones go futzing with my tongue.
Tells me somebody press the sweet technique.
I'm like totally, thanks. Good Lord, now can't I even speak? Oh, biology, what have you done to me? My over 40 soul is in a teen cliche. Oh, biology, why won't you set me free? 'Cause I'm not in control when hunger has its say. And hormones have their way.
Hey, take a look at Ellie Blake. She does this lab work great.
Poor Kermit there, he had no chance.
That girl is on my nerves today. I better set her straight.
It's fun to make a dead frog dance. I never
Ellie Blake was such a science whiz, just smart cause so it makes sense. But something's up with her today, I don't know what it is. She's like on fire, she's so intense.
He's so intense.
And I'm so dense.
Oh, biology, look what you've done to me. My heart is in a pan, my brain is out to sea. Oh, biology, why won't you set me free? Please help me if you can, please hear my painful plea. Biology, biology, biology. Please set me free.
Set me
If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. Knowing you in summer, I never would go. Your hair streaked with sunlight, your lips red as flame, your face with a luster that puts gold to shame. But if I'd ever leave you, how could it be in autumn? How I'd leave in autumn, I never would know. I've seen how you sparkle when fall nips the air. I know you in autumn, and I must be there. Or could I leave you running merrily through the snow? Or on a wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow? No, never could I leave you. It couldn't be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so. Oh no, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never could I leave you at all. If ever I would leave you, it couldn't be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so. Oh no, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never could I leave you at all.
You gotta take what you got, even when your life isn't nuts. You take it, take a shot. Sometimes you gotta rewrite the plot. You gotta take what you
don't
got.
say that one of these days you get out of Northampton town.
You'd always say that you wouldn't say no, you wouldn't stick around.
Never knew what I wanted before. Now I'm even more unsure.
You can't move on if you're still in the past. You gotta take what you got, even when your life isn't nuts. You take it, take a shot. Sometimes you gotta rewrite the plot. You gotta take what you got.
Everybody's telling me what I need to be. Change with the times, move to London town, or live out a legacy. Well, maybe this time I'll take a chance, leap into the vast expanse. Maybe this time I seize my destiny, my destiny.
Two, three, you gotta take what you got.
Even when your life isn't nuts, you take a shot. Sometimes you gotta rewrite the plot. You gotta take what you got.
You gotta take what you got. You gotta take what you
And so it was that soon after his encounter with the dragon Fafnir, Prince Waldir slipped and fell into an enchanted mud, upon which his head grew back. Then he married a princess, blah, 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 blah. And they lived happily ever after. Well, I'm glad. They all lived happily, happily, happily ever after. The couple is happily leaving the chapel eternally tied. When the curtain descends, there's nothing but loving and laughter. When the fairy tale ends, the heroine's always a bride. Ella, the girl of the cinders, did the wash in the walls and the windows. When she married a prince that was brawny and blue-eyed and blonde. Still, I honestly doubt that she could ever have done it without that crazy lady with the wand. Cinderella had outside help. I am no one but me. Fairy godmother, 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 where can you be? I haven't got a fairy godmother. I haven't got a godmother. I do have a mother. A plain, ordinary woman. Snow White was so pretty, they tell us that the queen was insulted and jealous when the mirror declared that Snow White was the fairest of all. She was dumped on the border and then saved by some men who adored her. Oh, I grant you, they were small, but there were 7 of them, practically a regiment. I'm alone in the night, by myself, not a dwarf, not an elf, not a goblin in sight. Snow White had 7 determined little men working day and night just for her. Oh sure, the queen gave her a poisoned apple. Even so, she lived happily, happily, happily ever after. A magical kiss counteracted the apple eventually. And although I'm not clever, I'll do what they tell me I have to. I want some happily ever after to happen on me. Winifred Maid of the Myers has one simple human desire. Oh, I ask for no more than 2 shoes on the floor next to mine. Oh, someone to fly and to float with, to swim in the marsh and the moat with. As for this one, he'd be fine, but now it's all up to me. And I'm burning to bring it about. If I don't, I'll get stuck with goodbye and good luck and get out. But I don't want to get out. I want to get in. I want to get into some happily, happily ever after. I want to walk happily out of the chapel eternally tied. For I know that I'll never live happily ever after. Till after I am a bride, and then I'll be happily happy. Yes, happily happy. Oh my God. And thoroughly satisfied, satisfied, satisfied. Da 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 do do do. Oh yeah.
don't care what people say. All I know is that I've never felt like this. And besides, I wouldn't change him if I could. No man's all good.
I always knew what I was taking on, but I always felt that I could change his ways, even if my man would never fall in line. I'm glad he's mine, 'cause you love who you love, and you can't help how you're made. You don't have no say, your heart decides. It's that simple, I'm afraid. Yes, you love who you love. Common sense may say it's wrong. There's a part of him you know is wild. Maybe that's what made you love him all along.
I only care that he's mine and I am his. There ain't no rules, that's how it is. Most girls would hate to be standing in my shoes. But true love's something you don't choose. For you love who you love, and you go with what you feel.
And you never think what's down the road while the fairy tale seems real.
Oh, you love who you love. Common sense may say it's wrong. There's a part of him you know is wild. Maybe that's what made you love him all along. Could be that's what made you love him all along.
And suddenly all of my confidence dribbled away with a pitiful plop. My head was beginning to swim and my forehead was covered in cold perspiration. I started to reach for a book and my hand automatically came to a stop. I don't know how long I stood victim of panic, of manic, and mortification. Oh, how I wanted to flee. When a quiet voice, a gentle voice, whispered, "Pardon me." And there was this dear, sweet, clearly respectable, thickly respectable man who stood by my side and quietly said to me, "Ma'am, don't mean to intrude, but I was just wondering, are you in need of some help?" I said, "No. Yes, I am." The next thing I know, I'm sipping hot chocolate and telling my troubles to Paul, whose tender brown eyes kept sending compassionate looks. A trip to the library has made a new girl of me, for suddenly I can see the magic of books. I have to admit, at the back of my mind, I was praying he wouldn't get fresh. And all the while, I was wondering why an illiterate girl should attract him. Then suddenly he said that I couldn't go wrong with the way of all flesh. Of course, it's a novel, but I didn't know that I certainly would have smacked him while he gave me a smile that I couldn't resist. And I knew at once how much I liked this optimistic amateuress. You know what this dear, sweet, slightly bespectacled gentleman said to me next? He said he could solve this problem of mine. I said, how? He said, if I'd like, he'd willingly read to me some of his favorite things. I said, one. He said, now. His novel approach seemed highly suspicious and possibly dangerous too. I told myself, wait, think, dare we go up to his flat? What happens if things go wrong? It's obvious he's quite strong. He read to me all night long. Now how about that? It's hard to believe how truly domestic and happily hopeful I feel. I picture my Paul there reading aloud as I cook. As long as he's there to read, there's quite a good chance indeed, a chance that I'll never need to open a book. Unlike someone else, someone I dimly recall, I know he'll only have eyes for me, my optometrist, Paul.
Without a dollar to his name, who had no traits of any value but his smile. I met a man who had no yearn or claim to fame, who was content to let life pass him for a while. But I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. But he kissed me right here, and he said, I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you, and a promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you, and the strength that will help you grow. I'll give you truth and a future that's 20 times better than any Hollywood plot. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have a yacht. I met a man who lived his life out on the road, who left wife and kids in Portland on a whim. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed, who asked if I could spare a week to ride with him. But I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and right. And he said, but you don't understand. I'll give you stars and the moon and the open highway and the river beneath your feet. I'll give you days full of dreams if you travel my way, and a summer you can't repeat. I'll give you nights full of passion and days of adventure. No strings, just warm summer rain. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have champagne. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and didn't know which stars to thank. And then he asked one day if I would be his wife. And I looked up, and all that I could think of was the life I had dreamt I would live.
And I said to him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay and a fur and a diamond ring. And we'll get married in Spain on my yacht today, and we'll honeymoon in Beijing. And you'll meet stars at the parties I throw at my villas in Nice and Paris in June. And I thought, okay. And I took a breath, and I got my yacht. And the years went by, and I never changed. And I never grew. I never dreamed. And I woke one day. I looked around, and I thought, my God, I'll never have the moon. Once upon a time, a little girl used to climb the grassy hills, used to hike the forest through. She'd boss around her brothers and she'd tell them what to do. Her future all planned out, within an inch without a doubt. One perfect house, two perfect cars. She asked the moon, she wished on stars. Once upon a time, a little girl used to race about the lake, used to swim in it at dawn with all her closest girlfriends, not a stitch of clothing on. They imagined when alone how they might change when they were grown. But when the stars would fill the glen, she wished to stay how she was then. Once upon a time, that girl was dream about romance, used to dance the evening through. She'd laugh and toss her hair back like the movie stars would do. In school, though, she would die each time the boys would catch her eye. The ones who
School of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking! Reeking of a most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It's the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. And you may bet your britches this headmistress finds this foul odoriferousness wholly olfactorily insulting. And so to stop the stench's spread, I find a session of phys ed sorts the merely rank from the revolting. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and phys ed will get you sweaty. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, hold, just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. The smell of rebellion, the stench of intent, the reek of insubordination, a whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent, the funk of mutiny in action. Before a weed becomes too big and greedy, you really need to nip it in the bud. Position 2! Before the worm starts to turn, you must scrape off the dirt and rip it from the mud. A whiff of insurgence, the stench of intent, the reek of prepubescent protest, the funk of defiance, the odor of coup, the waft of anarchy in progress. Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too pooped for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline, discipline for children who aren't listening, for midgets who are fidgeting and whispering in history. They're chattering and chittering, they're nattering and twittering. It's tempered with a smattering of discipline. We must begin insisting on rigidity and discipline, persistently resisting this anarchistic mischieving these minutes we are frittering on pandering and pitying, while little ones like this, they just want discipline. The simpering and the whimpering, the dribbling and the spiddling. The miss I need a tissue is an issue we can fix. There is no mystery to mastering the art of classroom mistress against discipline, discipline, discipline. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of prepubescent plotting, the whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent, the funk of moral fiber rotting. Imagine a world with no children. Close your eyes and just dream. Imagine, come on, try it, the peace and the quiet, a bubbling stream. Now imagine a woods with a cottage, and inside that cottage we find a dwarf called Zeke, a carnival freak who can fold paper hats with his mind. And he says, don't let them steal your horses, no! Don't let them throw them away, no! If you find your way through, they'll be waiting for you, singing, nay, nay. She's mad! Aha! And there, just like I said, the stinky maggot rears his head. Even the squiddiest, piteous mess can harbor seeds of stinkiness. Have you ever smelled anything more repellent? Have you ever smelled anything worse than the smell of rebellion? The stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, the whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent, and I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till glorious sweaty discipline has washed this sickening stench away.
There's a picture in a silver frame hanging dusty on my wall, and two people with their eyes the same holding daisies I recall, and the baby in the sailor dress and the pigtails, that was me. And the other was my mother on our Easter by the sea. People tell me that I'm just like her, and I wonder what they see. She was a lady, lace and cameos, not the gypsy that is me. She spent her evenings making poetry. I spend my nights making time, and I wonder, am I living partly her dreams, partly mine? What would she think of the too many men, the lies I get lost in again and again, the tears in the morning, the booze and the blues in the night? It's been years now since I've seen her face, heard her footsteps on the stair, but just lately in my dreams at night I will call her and she's there, looking pretty like she used to before time and tears tore her apart. And she tells me that she loves me, then she leaves me in the dark. Mama, don't leave me. Mama, don't go. You know the answers to all I don't know. The tears come up empty and my heart's lying dead on the floor. Mama, don't leave me. Mama, please stay. Mama, I need you to show me a way. I'm lost and I'm lonely and I can't find my way anymore. Mama. Mama.
When I was a child, my eyes were clear. I saw the good side, but that's the kind of second sight that doesn't last too long. But when I was lost, I heard a voice that brought me healing. That's the kind of special hope he brought me with his song. People only saw the doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, but he was just a lonely little boy to me. With his sweet and gentle touch, he sure unlocked my soul. So in return, I surely want to help to set him free. something real. I've known cruel, cruel men with Christian names who taught me manners, but this man without a name taught me how to feel. They only saw the magic tricks, the smoke and mirrors. Was I the only one to ever see the boy? So now they want to clip his precious wings and bring him down. But in his heart and soul's the kind of good they can't destroy. Now I want to see him fly, fly. I'll be your alibi, my baby. Fly, fly, fly away. We didn't get to say goodbye, goodbye. No need to tell me why, my baby. Maybe it's because you'll fly back home to me one day. Baby, when you're in the clouds, please keep a lookout. Baby, darling, find a hideaway for you and I, you and I. Now I'll see him fly, fly. I'll be your alibi, my baby. Fly, fly, fly away. We didn't get to say goodbye, goodbye. No need to tell me why, my baby. Maybe it's because you'll fly back home to me one day. Maybe it's because you'll fly back home to me one day. Maybe it's because you'll fly back home to me one day. And I'll be waiting for you there. You will fly back home to me. They said I was found by the side of a road. There were tracks all around. It had recently snowed in the darkness and cold with the wind in the trees. A girl with no name and no memories but these. Rain against a window, sheets upon a bed. Terrifying nurses whispering overhead. Call the child Anya, give the child a hat. I don't know a thing before that. Traveling the back roads, sleeping in the wood, taking what I needed, working when I could, keeping up my courage, foolish as it seems. At night all alone in my dreams, in my dreams, shadows come. There's a light at the end of a hall. Then my dreams fade away, but I know it all will come back one day.
the square, and I hear a voice whisper, I'll meet you right there in Paris, Paris. You don't know what it's like not to know who you are, to have lived in the shadows and traveled this far. I've seen flashes of fire, heard the echo of screams, but I still have the faith in the truth of my dreams. In my dreams, it's all real, and my heart has so much to reveal, and my dreams seem to say, don't be afraid to go on, don't give up hope, come what may. I know it all will come back one day.
Some hearts can conform, fitting the norm, flaunting their love for all to see. I tried to change, thinking how easy life could be. I just kept on failing, I guess that was a sign that there wasn't much hope for this unruly heart of mine.
Then you came along, and right or wrong, feelings began to overflow. We had to hide, thinking that no one else could know. And not having you near me was where I drew the line. So I had to conceal this poor unruly heart of mine. And though I don't know how or when, but somehow I learned to see, no matter what the world might say, this heart is the best part of me.
So fears all in the past, fading so fast, I won't stay hidden anymore. I'm who I am, and I think that's worth fighting for. And nobody out there ever gets to
I saw the cover and I judged the book. I turned away without a second look. But now, I see a brand new you. I told myself I better run and hide. I never noticed what was there inside. But now, I see a brand new you. And I can't stop myself from loving every itty bitty thing you do.
I see a brand new you. I see a brand new you.
I didn't know where I was meant to be. I figured no one would be there for me. But now, I see a brand new you.
I see a brand new you.
I never knew that you could understand. But I looked up and you reached out your hand. And now, I see a brand new you. I opened my eyes and there's a great big world around. I opened my eyes and just look at what I found.
I see a brand new you.
You say the price of my love's not the price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangements, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. You say our love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject, my sweet submissive subject, my loyal royal subject, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war for your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I go mad, so don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Everybody! gone wrong between you and me. And even an idiot like me could see. No matter how you add it up, when you read the bottom line, the fault was usually mine. The stupid things I've said and done, if I could change just even one, the thing I'd say would be, Laura, Laura, I'm so sorry. It's become my trading stock to always jump from rock to rock, chasing fantasies that don't come through. Thought I was happy just to coast, but it's me who needed you the most. Of course, that's something I could never own up to. I wanna look you in the face to say what I never had the grace to say when you were still with me. Laura, Laura, I'm so sorry. Everything you're going through and everything I can't undo, please accept this small apology. Oh, Laura, Laura, sweet, sweet Laura, Laura, for letting you down, for letting you go. I'm so sorry.
Don't you see, Bloom? Darling Bloom, glorious Bloom. It's so simple. Step 1, we find the worst play ever written. Step 2, we hire the worst director in town. Step 3, we raise $2 million. Yes, one for me, one for you. There's a lot of ladies out there. Step 4, we open on Broadway, and before you can even say step 5, we close on Broadway, take our $2 million, and go to Rio.
Rio, that'll never work.
Oh, ye of little faith. What did Lewis say to Clark when everything looked bleak? What did Sir Edmund say to Tenzing as he struggled towards Everest Peak? What did Washington say to his troops as he crossed the Delaware? I'm sure you're well aware.
What'd they say?
We can do it, we can do it, we can do it, me and you. We can do it, we can do it, we can make your dreams come true. Everything you've ever wanted is just waiting to be had. Beautiful girls wearing nothing but pearls, caressing you, undressing you, and driving you mad. We can do it, we can do it. Now is not the time to shirk. We can do it, you won't rue it. Say goodbye to petty clerk. Hey producer, I mean you sir. Yes producer, go berserk. We can do it, we can do it, and I know it's gonna work. What do you say, Bloom?
What do I say? Finally, chance to be Broadway producer. What do I say? Finally, chance to make dreams come true, sir. What do I say? What do I say? Here's what I say to you, sir. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's not me. I'm a loser. I'm a coward. I'm a chicken. Can't you see? When it comes to wooing women, there's a few things that I lack. Beautiful girls wearing nothing but pearls, chasing me, embracing me, and have an attack.
You miserable, cowardly, wretched little caterpillar! Don't you want to become a butterfly? Don't you want to spread your wings and flap your way to glory? We can do it. We can do it. We can grab that pole. We can do it. We can do it. Drink champagne, not ginger ale. Come on, Leo. Can't you see, oh?
You see Rio, I see Dale.
We can do it.
I can't do it.
We can do it.
I cannot do it, 'cause I know it's gonna fail.
We can do it. I know it's gonna fail.
What you've got to do is finish what you have begun. I don't know just how, but it's not over till you've won. When you see the storm is coming, see the lightning part the skies, it's too late to run. There's terror in your eyes. What you do then is remember this old thing you heard me say. It's this storm, not you, that's bound to go away. Hold on to someone standing by. Hold on, don't even ask how long or why. Child, hold on to what you know is true. Hold on till you get through. Child, oh child, hold on. When you feel your heart is pounding, fear a devil's at your door. There's no place to hide, you're frozen to the floor. What you do then is you force yourself to wake up and you say, it's this dream, not me, that's bound to go away. Hold on, the night will soon be by. Hold on, and think of something else to try. Child, hold on, there's angels on their way. Hold on and hear them say, child, oh child, and it doesn't even matter if the danger and the doom come from up above or down below, or just come flying at you from across the room. When you see a man who's raging and he's jealous and he fears that you've walked through walls he's hid behind for years, what you do then is you tell yourself to wait it out. You say, it's this day, not me, that's bound to go away.
awkward girl with her guitar, keeping to herself. Friday nights alone with the records on her shelf. A waitress pouring ginger ale and coke. Someone you ask out as a joke. I've been that girl who fades away, accepting what I've got, stuck in what I am and everything I'm not. I've only seen this tiny world I'm in, where I can only be what I've been. See a world, beautiful and strange, spinning off somewhere, singing meet me there. Look how fast it runs away, singing follow close and reach for me. See that you've got so much more to be before it's over. Before it's over. I can't go write another song. I'm too afraid to play or dream how things could change, but only see what's in my way. I can't go back to what I was before, now that I can see so much more. See a world, beautiful and strange, and a one-way track, and it won't come back. Look how fast it runs away, singing follow close and reach for me. See that you've got so much more to be before it's over. I never even knew a world was waiting. Somehow something awful made that world appear. Maybe it sounds crazy, but I'm happy that it happened. Happy that I came. Happy that I'm here. I can see a world, beautiful and strange. Can you see it too? It's so close, don't let it get away. There's so much to do before it's over.
When did life become so complicated? Years of too much thought and time I wasted, and in each line upon my face is proof I fought and lived another day. When did life become this place of madness, drifting on an empty sea of waves of sadness? I make believe I'm in control and dream it wasn't all my fault. When your feet don't touch the ground and your world's turned upside down, here it's safe in this place by the clouds. When your feet don't touch the earth, you can't feel come down.
Every day just feels a little longer. Why am I the only one not getting stronger? Running around pretending life's a play. It doesn't make the darkness go away. I may be young, but I can still remember feeling full of joy, crying tears of laughter. Now my tears are all cried out. Make believe, but count me out. 'Cause my feet are on the ground, and the inner voice I found tells the truth. There's no use if your head's in the clouds.
I was once like you, life was a maze. I couldn't find my way out. But what I say is true, you'll be amazed. Make believe and you will find out what is true.
I know what is true.
When your feet don't touch the ground,
and
your voice will make a sound.
makes that sound,
Say,
tells the truth.
in this place,
There's no use
for the clouds. When your feet don't touch the
touch
earth,
the earth, you
can't feel the things that
the
hurt,
things that hurt,
and you're
all
free.
I find
There's no
as long as I
to come down. When your feet don't touch the ground.
touch the ground.
When your feet don't touch the ground.
What are you? They're in my shot. Whatever. Ahem! Whatever happened to my part? It was exciting at the start. Now we're halfway through Act 2, and I have nothing yet to do. I've been off stage for far too long. It's ages since I've heard a song. This is one unhappy diva. The producers have deceived her. There is nothing I can sing from my heart. Whatever happened to my part? I am sick of my career, always stuck in second gear. Up to here with frustration and with fears. I've no Grammy, no rewards. I've no Tony Awards. I'm constantly replaced by Britney Spears. Britney Spears! Whatever happened to my show? I was a hit, no I don't know. I'm with a bunch of British knights, prancing round in woolly tights. I might as well go to the pub. They've been out searching for a shrub, out shopping for a bush. Well, they can kiss my touch. It seems to me they've really lost the plot. Whatever happened to my... Oh, come on, agents, damn it! Whatever not yours, but mine.
What does he think I am? What sort of a weak-willed, sentimental sheep does he think I am? I won't even think about him. I'll just go to sleep. Who does he think he is? Who could be as handsome? Who could be as smart as he thinks he is? He just has to snap his fingers. Women fall apart. What does he think? That I'll slink away with him? That I'll follow him ripe and drooling? What does he think I am? And who does he think he is? And who do I think I'm fooling? When I was a girl, I had a favorite story of a meadowlark who lived where the rivers wound. Her voice could match the angels in its glory, but she was blind. The lark was blind. An old king came and took her to his palace, where the walls were burnished bronze and gold and braid. And he fed her fruit and nuts from an ivory chalice, and he prayed, "Sing for me, my meadowlark, sing for me of the silver morning, set me free, my meadowlark, and I'll buy you a priceless jewel and cloth of brocade and crewel, and I'll love you for life if you will sing for me." Then one day as the lark sang by the water, the god of the sun heard her in his flight, and her singing moved him, so he came and brought her the gift of sight. He gave her sight, and she opened her eyes to the shimmer and the splendor of this beautiful young god, so proud and strong. And he called to the lark in a voice both rough and tender, "Come along, fly with me, my meadowlark, fly with me on the silver morning, past the sea where the dolphins bark, and we'll dance on the coral beaches, make a feast of the plums and peaches, just as far as our vision reaches. Fly with me." But the meadowlark said no, for the old king loved her so. She couldn't bear to wound his pride, and so the sun god flew away. And when the king came down that day, he'd found the meadowlark had died. Every time I heard that part, I cried. And now I stand here starry-eyed and stormy. Oh, just when I thought my heart was finally known, a beautiful young man appears before me, singing, "Come What can I do if finally for the first time the one I'm burning for returns to glow? If love has come at last, it's picked the worst time. Still I know I've got to go fly away, meadowlark, fly away on the silver morning. If I stay, I'll grow to curse the dark. So it's off where the days won't bind me. I know I leave wounds behind me, but I won't let tomorrow find me back this way. Before my past once again can blind me, fly away. And we won't wait to say goodbye, my beautiful young man. And
Every time you have to face a crisis, who's the one who helps you muddle through?
All right, I confess it, yes, the truth is I couldn't do it without you. Hit it, Joshy. We're just a couple of sisters, plain as we can be. Just a couple of sisters who've discovered harmony. Oh, sure, I could go solo.
Going solo can be fun,
But when two solos get together, they harmonize as one. We're just a couple of sisters out here having fun. The mistress of the novices.
Reverend number one.
Oh, it's true, I am in charge here, but I know I'm not alone. As long as Sister Hubert adds her harmonizing tone.
I train all the novices and do it on my own, 'cause I know Reverend Mother's near a stepping stone.
A stepping stone? A stepping stone to what, Hubert?
Oh, Regina, it was just a rhyme. You see, the only other word I could think of was overgrown, and I know how sensitive you are about your weight.
Now, Hubert, I'll have you know I am not fat. I just retain water.
Speaking of water, how does a nun make holy water?
You just take normal water and boil the hell out of it. Put us both together, and we've got it all. The melody,
The harmonies,
St. Peter and St. Paul.
all we need is Mary, and we'd have a singing group.
Every Tom and Dick and Harry is a Mary in this troop. Sister Mary Thomas,
Sister Mary Richards,
Sister Mary Harold,
Sister Mary Knoll,
Sister Mary Martin, Sister Mary Pickford, Sister Mary Sunshine, hey, we're on a roll. Sister Mary Hartman, Sister Mary Astor.
Sister Mary Widow,
Sister, that's enough.
Sister Mary Poppins, Sister Mary Christmas.
Sister, that's enough of this Mary stuff. Just a couple of sisters in what you call rapport,
who've come to entertain you by singing up a storm.
Swanee, how I love ya.
I love Reverend Mammy.
We're just a couple of sisters, plain as we can be. Just a couple of sisters who've discovered harmony.
somewhere wants me and needs me. That's very wonderful to know. Somebody lonely wants me to care, wants me of all people to notice him there. Well, I want to be wanted, need to be needed, and I'll admit I'm all aglow, 'cause somebody somewhere wants me and needs me, wants lonely me to smile and say hello. Somebody somewhere wants me and needs me, and that's very wonderful to know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Lock the door and stop complaining. Gather round and listen well. From now on, we're entertaining. Had to hotten up this hell. Hold your mood and hold your bladder. Skip the food and stop the chatter. Can't you hear the pitter patter? We're not here to eat. We came for the heat. Let's raise the roof. Let's make a scene. Let's hope the gods of love will shine above and show the way. Let's call the shots. Let's roll the dice. Take my advice, it always pays to raise the roof. Crush the ice and shake forever. Tell the evening where to go. If you need a new endeavor, I can teach you what I know. Grab your partner by the collar. Bribe the barman with $1. Just ignite a mighty holler. Lead me to the trough. Till the clock goes off, let's raise the roof. Let's raise the roof. Let's make a scene. Let's hope the gods of love will shine above and show the way. Let's call the shots. Let's roll the dice. Take my advice, it always pays to raise the roof. Let the neighbors scream and shout. Who cares if they do? If they don't see the light, we'll keep them up all night.
All right.
So, cut the strings and set the table. Gather roses on your way. Welcome to our Tower of Babel. Learn the language, come what may. Spare me how the wind is blowing. When you keep the whiskey flowing, you can reap what you've been sowing. If you walk the plank, you've got me to thank. Let's raise the roof. Let's make a scene. Let's hope the gods of love will shine above and show the way. Let's call the shots. Let's roll the dice. The time for playing nice has run. Before the big hand hits the one, we've got to do what must be done. So put away that smoking gun. Woo! Time to have some fun. Time to beat the sun. Raise
There is love in heaven.